Final class on this list is going to hit home for a lot of people, and it is none other than the Undead King, Necromancer. One of the two classes that we'll be releasing during the second weekend of testing. We are still limited to what we know with this class. What we do know is that this is a class that has stayed very close to its roots with a lot of returning skills. However, Diablo 4's iteration of Necromancer not only made it look more badass, but also took it to another level, starting with the equipables. Necromancer is the only class in the game to be able to wield a scythe. Additionally, they can equip other one-handed items, including swords and shields. Necromancers have two main resource pools, the first being Essence, which is essentially your regular mana pool, and like all other classes, can be generated by using basic skills. The second resource is actual corpses. As any regular Diablo player would know, these corpses are remains of enemies that are killed by the Necromancer. They can then be used by the Necromancer in ways such as raising minions or exploding them for damage. Furthermore, Necromancer's class mechanic in Diablo 4 is called the Book of the Dead. This mechanic allows you to customize your summoned minions even further. You'll have three types of minions: skeletal warriors, skeletal mages, and a golem. Each of these summons have an additional 3 specializations you can choose from. For example, you can have your skeletal warriors be skirmishers, defenders, or reapers. Skirmishers having increased damage at the cost of reduced health, defenders having increased health, and reapers having slower but larger AoE attacks. On top of all of this, each specialized unit has additional unique upgrades available to them that synergize with different playstyles. And if you're the type to prefer a no-summon version of Necromancer, the Book of the Dead also allows you to sacrifice your minions for permanent buffs to make all playstyles viable, whether you want to run solo or with an army of minions. Outside of the Book of the Dead, Necromancers will have 4 types of playstyles that you can choose between or mix. The first being Bone, which are more physical in nature and will consume a large amount of your essence. Darkness, which focuses more on dots, debuffs, and CC. Blood, which can siphon life and provide defensives. And finally, the Army, which focuses on your summons, which can synergize quite well with all the aforementioned skill sets.